Alright. And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I am the Mad DM. These are my adventures. God, it's been too long. What do you think, guys? First the music tonight, or just leave it alone?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Alright, let's hit it. Oh, for the ads. Okay, here we go. So, when last we left our adventurers, they had just finished ransacking the Shrine of Luck in search of Sister Garael, and finding a pin that Finnan recognized, along with everyone else, as a symbol of Talos. They also went to the Lion Shield Coster for the horses that Leylon had requested, and when confronted with the pin, Lynene recognized it as a brooch worn by her new apprentice, Valine Firecrow, who is attended by a pack of kobolds, small dragon-like lizard critters. She hasn't been wearing it for a couple of days, but Finnan advised against his usual judgment, caution and waiting instead of confronting her immediately. And then Lisbeth decided to head over to the Phandalin Miners Exchange to see if Holly knows anything.
Right.
So as you approach the Phandalin Miners Exchange, it's the usual place. Nothing much has changed. Oh, before I forget, you also battled a group of Rose Blights for Harbin Wester, having smashed a band of ghouls being commanded by some kind of vampire creature.
Yeah.
And at the Miners Exchange, Lisbeth exchanges the usual courtesies with Halia. There's a bit of underlying tension between the two of them, but nothing surface level at this point.
But it wasn't there before.
Correct.
Oh.
It hasn't. You haven't. You've noticed it once or twice over the last couple of 10 days, but especially since battling Cryovane, you've seen this undercurrent of tension.
Who was Cryovane?
Cryovane was the white dragon that we battled in the mountains. Okay. And she mentions that there are spies for the... what is it? What's it called? Myrtul? Yeah. The cult of Myrtul, M-Y-R-T-U-L, a lord of death, that are in town. She does out Argus as the spy master for Myrtul in town, and she outs Valine as a spy for Talos.
Is that Valine?
V-E-L-L. Yeah, V-E-L-L-E-E-N.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was an I-E or a L-L.
Yeah.
I-L, jeez. Yes, she outs Valine as a spy for the cult of Talos. She says that Sister Garael is alright. She did get out in time.
Oh, good.
Kind of looks over at Finnan as she says that, but doesn't comment further. And that they're the ones who ransacked the shrine.
Huh. Does she know whether they were looking for something or just causing
They were looking
destruction?
for Garael.
Looking for
But
Garael.
Halia tipped her off in time. And she's kind of like, yeah, basically, you're welcome. And you owe me. the you're welcome is directed to all of you, and the you owe me is directed at Finnan.
Yeah, it's right toward him.
And, kind
understood.
of grimaces but nods. She's out in hiding at Thunder Tree for now. But, so she'll be back in a couple of days, maybe a 10-day or so.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
So do we understand from her intel, or do we ask, are Myrtul and Talos warring over some territory, or looking for people?
More or less. She's not... She's cagey in the manner of one who doesn't know everything and doesn't want to admit it.
Gotcha.
But she does reveal that they are in some kind of conflict. And that there's no love lost between them.
That I knew. I wasn't sure if they were kind of turf warring or
It's a
looking
bit of a
to
turf
recruit.
war,
Okay.
you know, but she's not entirely 100% sure how far this turf war has spread, and she doesn't want to give away her lack of information.
Right.
So.
Oh wow.
You know that big bargain.
Yeah.
No, I didn't, and I don't care.
We do thank you for the information. Trust that all is well with you.
They don't touch me. I have things they need.
Yes, exactly. That is very good to hear. You have things we need as well, which is good to have.
Always happy to have.
We're always happy to shop here. So, wonderful. Well,
She has the carts that you need, so she
okay.
sells them
She
to
has
you.
the what?
The carts
Carts.
that we were sent for.
Mhm.
You obviously buy them on the Leylon dime, or
Oh, yeah.
copper, silver,
Silver.
on the Leylon silver.
Which a
But,
dime is silver, so that's perfect.
But
What is the strange word you use?
so yeah, what do you guys want to do from here? Do you want to go over to Barthen's? Do you want to?
Yeah, I just kind of want to
Um,
touch base with everybody in
alright.
town. Yeah. I mean, if that's okay with
Like, do you want to confront the lean, or do you want to go to Barthen's first?
No, let's not. Well, okay. Finnan was a little.
Finnan is
backish, now
grinding
he's-
his teeth, but he's. I keep my own counsel at this point. As long as Garael is safe, I don't care.
Okay. Well, then at this point in time, let's go see what Barthen has to say, and then we can counsel about what's coming next.
All right. So. So as you get there, you are greeted by Barthen, and he's like, "Well, welcome back. All right. Good to see you again."
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to be seen.
Yeah. So, what can I do for you?
We're just back in town, finding some things have changed slightly. We're concerned a little about the shrine
Yeah, bad
damage.
business that.
Yeah.
Don't know much about it, but she was there one day and gone the next, and then not 2 days later, shrine's being torn apart in the night. Shadowy figures they were. Hooded and cloaked. Ran as soon as I came out. Looking to see what the ruckus was about.
Sure.
Ander woke up, came with me. Big strong lad like him, glad to have him at my side.
Yeah.
But I saw he slept like a baby through the whole thing.
Oh my.
You see him kind of give Thistle a well-mannered, going like a genial cuff across the back of the head. But Thistle seems a little bit not inclined to talk at the moment. And kind of moves off to the side.
Any idea? You said they were shrouded and hooded. Any talk about what they're after? Was there a theft? Any theft happen?
Nothing noticed. No, I'd have to ask Sister Rail. Well, she might be.
She's gone, yeah.
Maybe that she be. But wherever she is, I hope she's safe.
Oh yes, definitely. So, dear. Well, we appreciate that you went to her aid. That was wonderful.
Well, what kind of a townskeeper, a town person would I be if I didn't have my friends?
We count you as one of our friends.
It's a small town.
And, I mean, kind of looks over at Finnan again. Well, I mean, that would have my, well, let's just say we'd have a conversation if you didn't. If you heard that I'd stood by while Sister Grail was in trouble.
I am sure you would have. Yes, we appreciate it. I'm so happy Thistle has such a strong, deep sleep.
He's I don't know what happened to him. He must have eaten a bit too much turkey last night.
Oh.
That night, 'cause he's normally not that deep of a sleeper. Kind of strokes his chin and shaking off. Ah, well, what can I do for you?
Oh, well, we're just in town for a bit, picking up some provisions here and there, and getting back together with old friends, and just touching base, see how everybody is, make sure everyone's fine, and hoping that Sister Garail is going to be just fine,
And wondering if anybody has anything that they might need done.
True. Always here to help.
Light shine on us. We've been luck smile on us. Haven't been in. Luck smile on us. We've been fairly quiet over the last couple of days, aside from those storms and missing visitors. But
I heard something about that. You know who the visitors
in Harbin,
are?
have ya?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't blame you. I probably went in with those whatever they was in his garden. Heard him screaming halfway across the town like a stuck pig.
Well, they were
Came running out of there like a goose with its tail on fire.
I imagine, because that was quite a formidable plant. we were, for lack of a better word, rose blight. Had not seen the like of those before.
From what he told us, we figured it was outside our wheelhouse ourselves, and we were gonna send a message to you when you arrived. So saved us a trip by courier.
It was an interesting few minutes. That I'll say. So we learned something new.
New adventurers like yourselves wouldn't be too bothered by that.
Nah, but it was interesting. Very interesting.
Right.
Well.
Had some interesting effects on people.
Yeah, definitely. Particularly Harbin. Poor Harbin.
Did you happen to notice, were the gentlemen or creatures or whatever, were they humanoid, or were they human, or were they something else?
Hard to tell under those cloaks, but they were. A couple of them ran a little funny, so I don't know what they were, but they all looked about the same.
That's a nasty bit of business to break up a shrine. That's not.
Time or a garter.
I like that.
Time or a garter.
Yeah.
She'll be all right.
Yeah, she will. Goodness sakes, bad bit of business.
That it is.
Well. Glad to hear, other than that, things are going well, and it appears that everyone in town is in good health and good spirits. And
Aye, there we are.
Yes, wonderful. We're just kind of stopping through on our way to the next thing. So.
Well, know that you've always got a home here in Phandalin.
We do appreciate it and do enjoy coming back for a mug and a chat.
Always appreciate you coming back. Yeah. Patronage of my store is something to talk about.
Oh, well, there you go. We certainly do. From the beginning, before we had much of a name, you've been a good help, good friend.
Why, thank you.
Yes. So, well, friends, I think we'll be bidding you good day, and keep your ear to the ground. Especially if you hear something about Sister Garail. We do keep her in our good thoughts.
That I will.
All right, wonderful. Well, good day to you.
All right.
So now.
Who haven't we touched base with?
Well, we've seen everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't need to go up to the mine or anything like that, because that's running well on its own.
The exchange would have been the place.
No.
Had you needed to talk about the mine, she would have pointed out.
Okay.
She's a contact, not just a businesswoman, so she would have helped her fellow gent out.
There you go. Yes.
Had something happened.
Quite true. Oh, that's good to know.
Needing attention, so
we've got this person to confront. Is that the next thing? Or?
Well, that's entirely up to Finn, and I have no problem confronting someone. We know we have her pin. Pin's been missing a couple of days. The attack, according to Harbin, was a couple of days ago, and I think we've covered all our bases and gotten our witnesses, and I mean, we have I think a pretty rock solid understanding of something having gone down, and the kind of the when and the what. Now we need a few who answers.
Okay. So, do you want to go directly confront her?
Anybody have any thoughts on that?
She
She is the spy for Talos, right?
What is that?
The
Talos
Stormlord,
is the Stormlord.
Talos.
Oh. And we've had bad weather lately.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She should probably know something about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Maybe.
But she, or the
Well,
she's willing
she
to
may
talk
not
about
tell
it.
us.
Right. What's
But-
the question? Is she willing to talk about it?
Well, I mean,
Is
whether
it
she
just gonna be-
knows exactly why it's happening, or the how is a different matter of the why. As you recall with the first attack on Leylon, when you captured the one or two fighters and priestess, that they didn't really have a lot of useful things to say aside from babbling about the Stormlord's arrival.
Right. But what I'm hoping that we'll be able to find out is what happened at Sister Grail's. And I would think that since it's not storm and magic, that was pretty clearly flesh and blood creatures going in, and I think that would be something that we can find out.
Alright.
So we're off to see the wizard.
Alright. So, oh heck, where am I? Where'd you go? Okay. So, as you approach, you see. Are you going to? We have a map. Yeah, we have a map here.
Do we know? I assume we know where she is.
Well, she usually hangs around the line. Shut up. The Line Shield Coster, which is where she's been hired. So it stands to reason that she would be somewhere in that area.
Okay.
So as you approach, you see her kind of walking around the back there, accompanied, as always, by the pack of kobolds.
They're not nice people.
How
They're
big are
creatures, aren't
kobolds?
they?
Let me look.
And what do they walk like?
They're bipedal, classified as small, so they're probably...
Smaller than Finnan, perhaps.
Finn's a small creature, I think. Halflings are small.
Okay.
So they're not much bigger than Finnan.
Okay. I'm just trying to match perhaps them with the description that Barthen gave of the cloaked figures with an unusual walk. Whether that would be... I'm just trying to get a sense of how they walk, how they move, and whatnot.
It's a more sinuous than a normal human,
Okay.
but there's definitely the bipedal movements
Okay.
of a two-leg footwalker about them.
Okay.
They have tails, draconic snouts and faces, and just covered in scales.
Okay. Okay.
So they're tiny dragons.
Kind of. No wings.
Oh,
Let me double check something really fast. Make a nature check.
what kind of nature?
Yeah, not my most stellar roll. Nature. 10 plus 0. I don't think I'm going to find out much.
I've got 13.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Plus anything?
13.
What time is it, by the way?
Oh, golly.
Would you estimate?
Well, we've probably been talking for a couple of hours. Certainly around noon-ish,
Yeah.
just after, just before-ish.
I knew. Yeah, I don't think that they have breath weapons.
Oh, good.
So I don't think they breathe anything.
Okay. Unless, okay, cool. What's this chick's name? I forgot to write it down.
Villine.
Oh, that's right. Did write it down. Gosh, I'm sorry about that.
Join the club.
Brain should be brought back soon. Okay. So have we got to... Who's got our most persuasion? Finnan? Well, actually, Finnan's got the
that'd be
most
easier.
skin in the game here.
It's Lisbeth.
I think it's Lisbeth.
Alright.
Lisbeth has always been the most persuasive.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm -1. I'm not very
Plus
persuasive.
5, and she has elegant courtier, which grants
Yes.
her, I want to say advantage on persuasion checks?
I would imagine.
I think that's what it is. I can double check that later, but for now I'm going to roll with advantage
Yeah.
on it, but do-do-do. Alright. So we approach Valine. She kind of turns around like, "Can I help you?" And Elizabeth kind of looks at the rest of you like, "Who has the brooch?"
I don't think it's Finn who picked it up.
So Finnan just kind of holds up the brooch and goes, "Have you seen this?"
I like straight drums.
There's a long moment of silence as she kind of stares at it. I'm going to get her to roll for initiative.
Ooh. Well, here we go. I don't like that sound.
4.
Oh dear.
Oh! Fudge!
What?
I forgot to do the print job earlier.
Which one's that?
Critical fails and successes. Extra stuff happening. I kind of remember it in my head, so I'll just try to remember it if we go for it, but, what's that? It's for you. 14 for Victor. 13 for Elizabeth. And 15 for Finnan.
Finn and I are tied. He gets... Does Finn get to go first?
Yes. Okay.
Elizabeth wasn't too persuasive.
Elizabeth didn't get a chance to
Yeah,
persuade.
did she say anything at all?
Finnan piped up with, "Have you seen
A
this?"
very innocuous
Oh.
question, and bam!
And all of a sudden, she, what's the initial count so far?
We got
13, 14,
I'm last.
15 for my guys.
15 for me, and Ron Gear is 4.
Okay.
So I got
that
Finn and Edra,
puts-
Victor, Elizabeth, and Ron Gear for our order.
Okay, so it's... you don't need to be here right now. Finn, Edra, Victor. So it's yeah. It's Valine,
Oh
Finnan,
no.
Edra, Victor, Elizabeth, Rongir, and the Kobolds.
And we got how many kobolds?
Let me
That we
check.
can see.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Oh, yuck.
We've never fought them, have we?
They've only been stand-ins for other creatures.
Oh, yes, let's do this. We're just going to make it a generic area in this area over here. So it's just going to be open field.
Hope it's good luck.
That's over here.
I know, but
So basically, you don't have to really worry much about fireball.
Oh, good.
I don't get to use it until everybody else has done so.
Regardless, if
Yeah.
you choose to use fireball, which I don't know, I'm not saying you're going to need to,
Right.
but in the event that you choose that you need fireball, you won't have an issue of really burning anything important down. Plus, I don't have to futz around with this. What is the skeleton doing here? Okay, there are some questions that should not be answered. We're gonna put you over here because heck you, you're not here.
Who's not? Oh,
So this is our group. Band. I need some real kobolds! Kobolds! My life as a dungeon master reduced to screaming for kobolds.
I've got some tools that are cool.
Kobold.
Shut up!
Oh, good heavens.
7 kobolds, and we'll just use the same character as last time. So, 1, 2,
Ooh, they got a tail.
3, 4, 5,
So we're going to find out what powers she has first.
7.
Did you say 6 that we had? Or it's 8.
Total people,
8
yes.
kobolds.
7 kobolds, 1,
Oh, one
Um,
Willeen.
yes.
Okie dokie.
Oh, 8 kobolds, you're right.
I
One
thought
more.
Bummer. Sorry
You
about
told me
that,
to
Chief.
keep
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
Keep my own counsel, I think, is the way you put it.
Uh-huh.
Of course, you don't have as big a feet as I do when you put one in the mouth.
True. I can chew on more than one. All right.
So, Lean, as you ask that, not you, as Finn asks that, he's going to pull up her stat sheet because I forgot what she does.
One moment while I
She's going to
consult
pull
my
a
scroll.
light crossbow out from under her cloak and
Prepared.
fire. What's our general arrangement?
Probably typical.
Okay, so Elizabeth's gonna be in front, probably no more than about that far away because we don't want to have we're having a civilized conversation.
Right, exactly. And
Uh,
Finning was relatively not far too. Yeah,
we're good.
looks good.
All right.
I had a
So
bit
she's
of use
actually going to. No, he's gonna be back here. She's going to fire crossbow bolts at Elizabeth.
Good heavens, how unfriendly.
I
Very.
would have expected it to be at the person holding the medal.
It's an excellent point. She'll fire at Finn.
I'm sorry, Finn,
He'll remember that.
that I said sorry.
No.
Ah, that's nasty.
Let's leave
She
it
is.
at that.
She is not going to fire her crossbow. Actually, she is going to attack him.
With what?
Straight up.
She's going to run at him and start stabbing him with a.
But he's the stabby guy.
She pulls out a short sword from under her cloak.
Short
And,
sword.
Poison, magic.
She got an armory underneath here.
And that should be a miss, I hope. Ooh. That just hits. So, that is a, what's that? 9 points of damage to Finnan.
Oh, Finn.
Okay. And she's going to attack again.
It's 2.
Don't remember what that one does. Okay, forget it. Just leave it. I don't remember what the crits do.
Oh yeah.
With
yeah,
the what?
What the critical
Oh.
attacks do. There's a sheet that I've got on my other phone, because it's on Pinterest, that is a list of other things you can do on a nat 20 or nat 1 to add to the
Oh, did she
narrative
get a
flair.
nat 20?
So that's another 16 points of damage to Finnan.
Oh, buddy.
It's called 25.
That stinks.
Hmm?
Do we know what kind of damage it is?
Piercing so far.
So far.
No, we haven't found out the rest of it yet.
And that is another hit
Oh, golly.
for another 9 points of damage.
Snap.
She gets 3 attacks.
She just runs up and just shanks the crap out of Finnan. Finnan is going to Well, he's going to stab back.
Yeah, really.
He's got nothing else he can do. He's...
Not likely to take a crossbow out at that distance.
No, and he has a short bow anyway, but yeah, basic idea. He's going to... I think he hits. Pretty sure. Yes, he hits.
Good.
For...
92 points of damage because he's mad.
Yeah.
I don't think it works that way.
7 points of damage.
Good.
As he just yanks out his own weapon and stabs her back. That brings us to Edra.
Can we attack her if she's held?
Held.
Hold person. I've got a ritual.
Yes.
Okay, hold her. I'm gonna, as a ritual, no spell.
That takes a minute beyond the casting time. 10 rounds. You want to start the ritual for hold person?
It takes a minute for me to cast it?
Mhm.
Oh, I get it. So that's my action.
Well, you can start the ritual for an action, and that'll be another 10 rounds.
Oh,
So it'll be a total of 11 rounds to
I
cast
didn't
it.
understand that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the timing. I didn't understand that.
It's okay.
So can we sort of jot
You
that
get
down?
grace because you didn't understand the spell.
Yeah, so I apologize. So
No, it's
takes,
fine. A ritual spell takes a minute. No, takes 10 minutes beyond what it normally would cast. So a spell that would normally take an action would take 10 minutes plus an action.
Okay, so that's what the 10 minutes if cast as a ritual
Exactly.
means. I
Exactly.
thought it lasted 10 extra minutes.
No.
So it says
takes-
concentration up to a minute to actually do it.
Once you
Get it.
cast it for an action, if it works, you can hold person for up to a minute.
So how long? When do I know if it works?
If they don't move, it's an action resolution. It's they make a save against your spell cast, and then if they fail, they're held.
So this is my action. She will be held for a minute
If you succeed, yes.
Do it.
All
Yes,
right.
If she succeeds, but it doesn't take effect until 10 turns?
No, only if she's doing it ritually.
Oh.
At which point she would take 10 minutes
Oh.
to
I am
cast
doing it ritually.
You are what?
I am doing it ritually.
Well, then it doesn't start.
Don't
Okay.
work. Okay.
No, I mean, no, it does. It starts. Go away. So, ritual.
sorry.
No, you're fine. Ritual casting takes 10 minutes beyond to cast.
So
But
it
that
has
So
to,
doesn't take
it
a
would
spell.
take
that's 60
times
rounds.
10 is 600 rounds. It'd be 100 rounds to cast it.
We never have had anything that takes.
So are you still casting it?
No, because
Okay.
we've never had anything
But
less
what?
than
you
that
said
long.
But you
you
can-
can
you can-
cast it
You
non-ritually?
can cast it non-ritually.
Yeah.
Ritual is an option.
Is an option.
To not take a spell
I'm gonna
slot.
cast it non-ritually, and then
Okay.
it takes a minute. And we have 6.
How? Let me see the
Sorry.
card really fast here. Concentration. One action casting time. You put the plus 10 of ritual on the wrong spot.
Oh,
Its
okay.
casting time
Gotcha.
is 1 minute. Is
so
one
one
action
is the cast.
plus 10 if ritual.
Okay, so.
So it's a minute concentration once cast.
Okay, so let's cast her.
So
Cast.
expend whatever size spell
Yep,
slot
that's a
that was.
Second.
And let me
Get
really
rid of
fast look at
marker
the
out
person.
Second level spell slot. Yes.
My guess is that she's
Wisdom.
tougher than the kobolds. In terms of
Paralyzed for the duration at the end of each of its turns. Alright.
Does that go away if she's attacked?
Nope.
Okay. Because some things, as soon as you attack them, they go away.
She draws her short sword back for another strike on Finnan and just locks up.
Yes, go get him, guys.
And
Victor's a
paralyzed, incapacitated, which means they can't take actions or reactions, they can't move or speak, they automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, attacks against them have advantage, any attack that hits you is a critical hit if you're within 5 feet of the creature.
I don't have anything else I can do, right?
Paralysis is... I mean, can I see your card really fast?
Sure.
I'm lazy. I don't want to peel through my tome again.
Sure.
Paralyzed for the duration. There's nothing
Yeah.
about taking damage ending it. Just
Good.
at the end of their turn, they can repeat the saving throw and succeed on it, and it ends on a success.
Okay. So, get her, guys.
Well,
I don't have anything else I can do,
here's
right?
What's your spiritual weapon casting time?
Oh, yeah, right. Spiritual, where are you? Spiritual weapon.
So you've done your deal for this round.
1
right?
minute. Oh, no, that's the duration. I don't know what the casting time is.
One action.
1 bonus action.
One bonus action.
Yeah, so I could cast my spiritual weapon now.
What's your spiritual action? What's your spiritual weapon?
60-foot range.
Casting time? It's up at the top next to the
I'm in a different
stopwatch.
card. It's 1 minute,
Oh,
no
okay.
concentration.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's an action to cast.
Really?
It may be a bonus action.
Let me double check. Spiritual weapon, 1 bonus action.
Oh, then you can't do it.
Okay.
Because you already used hold person for a bonus action.
Oh, that was my bonus action?
Well, you just said it was a bonus action.
No,
No?
I said hold person is an action.
Okay,
Spiritual
so then
weapon
you
is a
can
bonus.
take bonus action for
Yeah.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah. So I want to do that against the kobolds, right?
Kobolds?
Alright, guys.
Okay.
Well, who else is there?
Her.
A paralyzed
Oh,
Phandalin.
right.
She's
Right.
You just
probably
pinned her.
harder
Yeah,
to
right,
kill.
right,
If
right.
you want to hit the kobolds, that's
Yeah.
fine. You'll
No,
probably
no.
kill them pretty quick.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I
I
can
can
get
probably
rid of the-
take out all the kobolds.
You take out the. Well, it's your last. Well, that's okay.
But-
And then they're after you, right?
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
after you. So
They're
okay,
after
yes,
me,
yes.
so
let me
I
take
was-
her out.
Okay.
All right.
So-
I was going to
Spiritual
say,
weapon
everybody should
appears.
and
concentrate
first
on
mine
getting
is
rid
10
of
turns
her.
of it, so I can move it to the
Yep.
kobolds if you need help, right? Okay. So, Martimer Duan, I call you.
To smite this.
To smite this.
Unholy.
Oh, I had a bad word almost come to my mind. All
With
right. D20. 18 plus 7 is 25.
advantage. Roll again.
Ooh.
She's paralyzed.
Right. Oh, it's a good thing I got an
That's
18.
fine. That's
okay.
fine.
So it's 25.
That hits.
Okay, so then I do level D8 plus. Okay, D8. Where's my D8? Plus 7.
Mhm.
D8. Right. Wow. Okay, baby. 3 plus 7 is 10.
Alright.
So is that I have to roll?
10 points of damage.
How many? Is it was 10 points of damage, right?
Yep.
Do I have to
How many did Finnan give her?
7. Do I have to re-roll for the amount of damage each subsequent turn, or just so
You're making
it can
another
change?
attack.
Okay, cool. So it can change. All right.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Finnan.
That
No,
is
not
your
turn.
turn. Victor. Victor is going to take a look at this, realize that you guys probably have this in hand,
Ah, yeah, good point.
and start slashing at the kobolds. I mean, there's like 2 of you pounding on her now.
Yeah.
So he's going to attack the kobolds. Well, that was almost a nat 20. So what is that? 16 to hit. I believe that hits. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't. Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Just barely hits. That is 12 points of damage? 12 points of damage. Okay, 12 points of damage. Ow. Is he gonna do anything? Is he gonna do anything? Is he gonna do anything?
Do you still get 2 attacks?
No, he's gonna just do he's gonna leave it on. With his superiority dice, he doesn't need him right now.
Oh, yeah, right.
He doesn't need a push attack.
I don't think so.
So he's just gonna move on. So, that brings us. What is that one? What?
Is it Elizabeth next?
No, he still has a second attack, but I need
Oh.
to remember he dealt 12 points of damage.
Mm.
He's gonna attack again. Hits very well for
Same guy.
13 points of damage.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, maxed out damage dice.
Wow.
Kobold's not looking happy.
Good.
That brings us to Elizabeth. Elizabeth is going to burn a fighting spirit point because why not?
I guess our reputation preceded us.
Or she just really didn't want anyone.
Who's that?
Lisbeth.
Oh,
That's Elizabeth.
okay.
She's going to burn a fighting spirit point, gain advantage, and plus...
Double advantage, right? Because she already has advantage.
Well, she's attacking...
The kobolds.
She's attacking the kobolds.
Oh, she's
okay.
attacking the
So she's going to move.
Yes.
smarty.
And what is that, 15? Yeah, 15 temporary hit points. She's going to pound down on the one that is facing the one next to Victor. No, she's not. She's going to attack the one facing Victor. What am I saying?
New guy or same guy?
Same.
Get it dead.
Same guy.
Yes.
Flaming sphere hit the ground.
Oh, keep flaming sphere close to them.
12. See, now I got 4 characters running through my head.
Yeah, right.
That's a hit. And... Eight points of damage. I don't really need to roll the advantage on this one. I'm on a nat 20 with a maxed out damage dice. It's dead. She cuts its head clean off and destroys it.
Yay. 1.
Yes. That will bring us to Randir.
Just a second.
And he doesn't know
I don't know.
what to do.
Oh, I do know what to do.
Okay.
I was rereading the card. We're going to put exempt all of the people of ours
Scope
that are
spells,
there.
yeah.
Just put it right there. Fire.
Yes.
All medic.
Fireball.
I'm only going to cast it at 3rd level rather than using 4th level.
Good plan.
And I
Dex
need...
saves all around. 23
You've got the
out,
white
that's-
box.
I do.
That's got a bunch of 6s in
Oh,
it.
that's right.
Pass that. 10, 5, 10.
I need
10,
6 of
5,
these,
10,
right?
15.
No.
Just gives you 6 of your own.
No, I mean total.
8d6.
8,
Wow.
2, 4, 6. I'm not sure that guy's been doing me very
You can do all
good.
at the same time, right?
Huh?
You can do all of them at the same time.
No, I'm not.
Nat 1.
They don't fit. 1, 2,
No
one
damage
more.
for you, no damage for you. You 3 succeed.
6, 7, 8. 18.
And the next one? Oh, I like that number. Do it again, do it again.
Well, I'm hoping for 24.
Yeah, me too.
18, 28, 33, 34.
Okay. So, oh, right, she failed automatically.
Huh?
So she takes 34 points of fire damage
Yep.
She does, yes.
because she automatically fails.
Right.
He takes 17 points of fire damage. He takes 17 points of fire damage.
That's okay. 17 is good. Good.
He takes 68 points of fire damage and is wiped from the map.
Yeah, you're out of there, buddy.
The other guy takes no damage.
Who?
Nat
The
20.
guy behind him with the arrow. The bow and arrow. That
Okay.
guy. Not really bow and arrow, he's just carrying it because that's what they gave him in the mold.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them all take... Okay, now I'm confused. 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. These 3. Got it. Okay. These 3 all take 34 points of damage.
Awesome.
And the one that they'd already damaged
is dead.
is dead,
Yeah.
as well as one other.
Right.
Yes.
Two that
One of them gets completely incinerated. And one of them somehow manages to run away.
Sure. Beginner rock.
The rest of them are looking... The other 3 over here
Oh,
are
yeah.
looking very bad.
Good.
That will bring us to the kobolds. Oh, wait. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, I hate myself whenever I forget this stuff. Yep. They're red kobolds.
What does that mean? They can't be fire damaged?
Resistance to fire.
Oh no! We didn't
I
know
didn't
that
know they
before we
were
cast
red.
No, wait. Are they? Oh,
They look green to me.
No.
Is that?
Double check this. Oh, choose or roll a d10. I choose to roll a d10. I will find out in just a minute. Shoot, I'm fire. Well, yeah. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope. 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 Over nat 20 it is. That's why.
Look at the 1-0. Okay, that's why he got nat here. He's a red.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
the
we
rest are a mixture of blue, black, green, and white.
Okay.
And
Blue,
so
black,
what
do
we
we know
need to
which
do
one's
is
which?
people with
So
weapons.
blue, black, green, and white depend on what they're resistant to, right?
So, roll a
This-
history check.
Yeah.
one of us or all of us?
Anyone who wants to. Or
I'm curious.
both of you roll, or one of you
We'll
rolls
see
with
which
advantage.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. 18.
That's why.
18.
You remember that the chromatic
Yeah.
varieties are resistant to whatever type of breath weapon they emit.
I thought they didn't have a breath weapon.
Not these ones, but the chromatic dragons, that these are...
Gotcha.
Some legends say they're descended from them. They're in some way
okay,
loosely related to
okay.
them genealogically.
Okay.
And they carry the same resistance as the draconic
What are the colors?
relatives, I'll say. Forebear or general relative. But
Okay.
the green ones are resistant to poison. The black ones are resistant to acid. The white ones are resistant to cold. The red ones are resistant to fire. The blue ones are resistant to lightning. And the... Yeah, that's it. That's fire.
Let me make sure I got this right. Blue lightning, black acid, green poison, white cold. Okay, cool. And then the red one fire, which that's why he nat 20.
So a thunderclap would not have any resistance from anybody.
It's simply the chromatic elements of their birth.
I was just,
Okay.
you know,
Shut up!
The spiritual weapons
Apologies.
is Martin Marduin's hammer, so it's not going to be anything.
Radiant is not
right.
something that a dragon emits. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that alone for now. And it is their turn. So the one in front of Elizabeth is going to, oh dear, attack. They all pop out spears and shields as they
okay.
recover from the blast of the fireball, figuring out what's going on. They are going to...
I think one more D8 would have made a big difference. That's all I get for
She quickly parries that aside, but he
Good.
recoils and stabs again.
Goodness.
And he hits her
Dang.
for 5 points of damage,
Oh dear.
as he just rams it into her leg under the sweep of her axe haft. 5 points of damage is 5 off of
15
15
extras.
temporary hit points.
Cool, cool.
So, what to do?
So
She doesn't
nicked
really seem to
myself
notice.
shaving.
She doesn't really seem to notice that much.
Good.
As the rest of them are going to swarm.
Her?
They're just going to move?
Sworn.
Or are they going to swarm and attack?
Oh, they're going to swarm and attack.
Wow.
Okay. So the
That one's
three over
going to
there.
get confused and it's going to attack its mistress.
So the three over there are going to attack. It's a miss, as Victor catches the blow on his shield. The one in front of him is attacking. Hit. 5 points of damage to Victor. The third one's going to attack. That's a hit. 6 points of damage.
2.
Victor. And they all make a secondary attack, because I forgot about that the first time around. Ow. 11 points of damage to Victor, as it just stabs him under the armor, up into his side.
Mm.
Did I say 11?
Yep.
And second one, make its second attack. Miss. So managed to bat the blow aside. Oh, Victor's going to burn a fighting, a superiority dice to riposte.
Yes.
That's a hit. I think. Yes, that's a hit. For 10 points of damage to that one.
Is that, oh, how badly damaged was that one before?
Half damage.
Okay.
From that. He succeeded his save. What am I going to say?
You said 10 points of damage.
Okay.
So he gets 5 points of damage?
No,
No.
he took half
The one
damage
who
from
took
the
half before. Okay, right.
fireball.
So we had 17 from that, so
yes.
that's 27.
Yep.
Ouch. Then Victor's also going to burn another fighting. No, he's not. He can't. Shoot. Never mind. Last one's going to attack him. Wish I could have parried, but that's life.
That's like,
Amazing.
how much does it cost?
50 cents.
That's fine.
I don't think it's a hit. I want to say it's not a hit.
He just finished. That's good. Go
Oh.
seek him.
Frick me. Yeah, it's a miss.
Good.
Okay. That brings us to the lean, who's going to take her entire turn to make her save. Welcome to Standing Up's tool. And you failed.
Good. Good.
So that's the end of her turn. Finn is going to take a shot at her with his short sword at advantage.
Stabby, man. Stabby.
Yep. Oh, how many sneak attacks do I have now?
Huh?
How many sneak attacks does Finn have now? 4d6 will do. That is a... Was that 19 to hit? Yeah, 19 to hit. That hits.
Yay.
So it's 6 points of damage plus 6, 7, 10, 12, 14 points of damage
Wow.
on the wing.
And she's not resistant to any kind of attack so far.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's automatically a crit.
What does that change?
Doubles the dice.
All of them?
Uh-huh.
So you
it's
got...
14, so it's 9, that's 18, 23 points of damage.
All right.
It's an extra 9 points of damage.
All right.
She's looking rough.
Well, he had a... yeah, wow. That's
No, thank you.
amazing.
They're looking about equal now. She looks a little rougher, but not much. That's his action.
So he's good?
He's hurting like crazy, but he's not dead.
Well, he's not dead yet. So it's my turn.
You're up.
Okay, let's throw the dice for that spiritual weapon.
And what are you going to do for your action?
Do I have to do that first?
Just tell me what you're going to do.
Probably...
Oh, you're far
I
away.
think I might... you know what? Most of my stuff is healing. I think I went with magic missile.
Okay.
Because I'm not really melee distance, am I?
Not right now.
Yeah.
You can change. You're in range.
Okay, we're gonna put damage her to the tune of, or the spiritual weapon is 3. So who is getting that?
You have to roll the
The
attack
lady.
first at advantage.
Who am I attacking?
I mean, are you attacking Billy?
Yeah.
Then you have
With
attacking
the
advantage.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah. 11. Ooh, I'd love to see that. That would be plus 7. Would have been 18. This is 5, so I've got an 18 with that.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Now roll that, double the dice, and add 7.
8, 16, 25.
How do you want to do this?
Oh yes, baby, your history. Is that Marthammer Doings? Oh, the Marthammer Doing weapon flies from my hand.
It's
and-
already hovering.
Okay,
next to it.
hovers over her head and drops like a stone, and she hits the floor despite her paralyzed state, crushed under Marthammer Doing's
Okay.
marvelous axe.
So as you
Shattered.
bring the glowing 5-foot-long hammer up, the dwarven warhammer smashes straight down on top of her, despite the hold person that you're continuing to hold, which I had not been keeping track of.
I did. That was the second round.
Okay, good. You manage to smash her to the ground under the impact of the hammer.
Yes, because Marthammer Doing.
Now your action.
Now we're going to go get us a few kobolds.
So you're going to move forward?
Do you have to move? No, I'm going to throw something at them.
Oh, magic missiles, that was it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So, magic missile, let's see here. I can only hit one of them, right?
depends on how many darts you throw.
Oh. How many dots can I throw? I can throw, let's see, 6?
3 at level 1, 4 at level 2,
think
5
that's-
at level 3.
1,
6 at
2,
level 4.
3, 4, 5. We got 6 guys still standing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
6 guys still standing. So, actually, I'd like to do 3 and hit the 3 that are the most badly damaged. So we're going to go for level 1 just
Okay.
because. And if there's other fighters in the game here, so level 1.
So 1d4 force damage
1
plus
D4.
1.
1 to each of the 3 of
Do
them.
I have to roll separately or just count the one roll?
Roll second.
Roll separately. Okay, so the first guy, it is 2 plus 1. He gets hit for 3.
Okay.
The second guy, 3 plus 1. He gets hit with 4. Third guy, 1 plus 1. He gets hit with 2.
Okay, they're looking rough.
Now the vengeance of Elizabeth and
Victor is going to attack the one to his left.
where is he standing?
I'm in
He's
the
the
middle of
one
that
surrounded by
mess.
kobolds on the left flank. You're right. So he is going to attack. Shut up! That was a 15. That's not a natural one, thank God. That's a hit for 7 points of damage to the kobold on his left. Still standing, but brutalized. He's going to attack again.
So how much damage did he get?
7.
And
and the kobold manages to catch the blade on his shield as he stabs in. And because screw it, he's going to action surge.
How much damage do they have?
How about?
No, I need to whisper on my account.
Okay.
I'm staring at their stat sheets.
I was just not trying to get it on camera.
I don't care.
Oh, okay, about 4 inches.
If you've read the monster manual or you've looked at any, not you personally,
Oh.
if the viewers have looked at the monster manual or anything like that, they can get their hands on an approximation of kobold stat sheets. Kobolds are not exactly uncommon. Well, yeah, that too. I think that's a hit. No, that's not a hit, sorry. That's 1 down and 2 down. That's a hit. There we go. 10 points of damage. Smashes the kobold into the ground. Why am I trying to erase with my erase marker? Slices the kobold to the ground.
Sweet. Down
As
and
he
out.
2.
Was it that one of the 3 that I
Four,
was
five
hit,
left.
or a different one?
different one.
Okay.
The 3 you hit are over on the right flank. He's attacking the left.
Left side. Okay.
Elizabeth is going to go ahead and go toe-to-toe with the one that missed the red
Red. Okay.
kobold.
Good.
Yeah.
She's going to burn another fighting spirit point. Does she get the jacket for long or shortest?
I don't remember.
I'll check later. It's not important for now. Ho-ha!
20?
Not quite, but an 18 is better. Oh, nope. Advantage attack roll gives you a natural 20, and maxed out damage dice gives you 26 points of damage.
Yes! Yes!
Which makes up for the 17 that
Yeah,
did
you
for me.
betcha. Boy, Harry, that's a great hit.
And that's her first attack.
Yeah. Oh, first attack. Okay, baby, do it again.
26. He's being brutalized.
Good.
Absolutely brutalized. She's going to attack again with advantage. Okay, not great. Action surge. She missed. Now with 25 temporary hit points.
Whoa!
She's going to burn her action surge. And attack again. Also at advantage. I think that just hits.
Now we'll take a hit.
Yep, 16 just hits.
It's like a near miss. It's a real hit.
So, 14 points of damage.
Yes.
And for her final attack,
Take him out.
she does.
Yes!
Cleaves his head. I mean, cleaves him. Just whack, whack, whack. Couple of parries, but by and large, he is not able to weather the sustained assault.
Yeah,
And she carves him to the ground in
Yay.
spectacular fashion.
yeah. Oh, beautiful.
So there's 4 left.
Yeah,
Yes.
and 3 of them are looking a little bit
And none of them are resistant to fire.
right.
Correct.
Which means we're going to...
Roger, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit it with the 3.
Fireball.
Again.
All right. Fireball!
This is probably overkill.
Really?
When have I ever complained about overkill?
Yeah, really. With dead is good.
5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Good.
Ah, 12, 22, 26.
Ooh, nice. I like that number.
3 of them are immolated.
Yay.
And one rolled a 20.
No, he didn't roll a 20, but he was high enough that, and he made his save.
So 17 wasn't enough to take him out.
Not,
No, I mean
13.
13 was not enough to take him
not
out.
quite. He's burned badly, but he's not quite dead yet.
So he's going to...
He's going to attack. You do notice that he seems to be having to shade his eyes a little bit from the sun. Something I forgot to mention earlier. They don't seem to like the sun very much.
Ah.
So. Oh crap. That's a hit on Victor nonetheless. 19 and a 20.
What was the crap?
I rolled disadvantage. I rolled a 19 the first time. I rolled a 20 on the second.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I'm hoping for something lower, and I rolled a natural 20. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not taking the natural 20.
No, definitely not. So, did Victor get...
He took 4 points of damage.
oh, man. Glad he's got some significant points.
Yeah. So is he.
Yeah.
So with Phandalin dead, Finn is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 for the dash action, for a bonus action, and stab
It's behind him.
Yep, for advantage, for sneak
Yes.
attack, because rogues.
Yes. Short little roguish rogues.
And it's not tall enough to do his normal attack.
Nope, he's going to
Right.
stab right through the back of the neck.
Cool. That's an advantage in this case.
That's a hit.
Yay.
That's dead. Let's just leave it at. Let's just leave it at it's dead.
Don't need to add anything up, right?
Dead. He
So-
just.
I like... Did her body shatter or anything like that?
Nope, just got a little
Worse for the wear.
mooshed.
Whoosh. I'd like to kind of poke around on her body a little bit and see what she's carrying. She
Okay.
had a cloak of many surprises.
An armory for one thing.
Well, yeah, but she lost her pin. But what else is she carrying?
You do find that each of the kobolds carries a symbol of the cult of Talos hidden somewhere on its person, sometimes revealed half melted.
Oh,
In the ashes, you can
yeah,
prod
there
the
it
ashes
is.
aside, and there's a half melted symbol of Talos on
Okay.
some of the incinerated ones.
Mhm.
Valine also carries a case, leather covered wood, that did survive barely.
Okay, yeah.
Or even metal, I'm not sure. Containing a pair of lenses and a note in common that says the lenses show the secrets of the map.
Wait a minute. we
The
have a
map. We've got a map.
We do. So these are like glasses type lenses or separate?
Presumably.
It's mounted. Okay.
And since it's by lenses rather than a single one because
Right.
it had its little...
Yeah, it just says a pair of lenses.
Okay, cool.
And the lenses show the secrets of the map.
Well, roll
Who has the
out
map?
the big map. You do.
Okay?
Let's take a peek
So you
here.
take the map out and you look at the lens through the lenses. You see secret writing that points out various other locations of Cult of Talos activity up and down the Sword Coast, with the Thunder Cliffs circled as the central hub of activity.
Hello. Oh, hear that calling our name? Yes, it's calling.
I was hearing, since we just finished a successful battle.
Oh, you're hearing a brew
I
call
was
your
thinking
name?
that we well, we've got
right
some
here, right?
we've got some people that need some brew to heal.
Yes, a little healing. Achy
And I wouldn't
pains.
mind having my 2 level 3s back.
Ah, well, there's that.
And we should probably take the wagons and things
Yeah.
back to Leylon
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see if they've got anything else that they want us to do before
That would make sense.
tackling that.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Well, you know, the brew helps me study better,
Of course.
or something
Well,
like that. Or at least I feel
So we
as
just
though I'm
keep the
studying
lenses
better.
with the map,
Mm-hmm.
so that as we go forward.
So
We're going to
This
put
is
the.
awesome.
We've got a box with the lenses in it. Will the map fold up and go in the box?
no, but
Okay.
it can be.
I have a spare
put
pouch.
together.
No, I was just trying to figure out a way to keep them together and safe.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I've got a spare pouch that can
Yes.
go in.
And what we might want to do, just in case, is while we're resting, I have some paper and a pen and make a copy of it. Because sometimes magic items go away after a while.
Well, there is
Mhm.
that. Yeah, that would be really good. So you gonna work on that? Can he rest if he's writing?
Yeah.
Because I mean, we can help
Yeah,
him out
I'll
with
I
say
that.
only need 4 hours.
Right. But,
So you it's light duty. It's not.
okay. It's enjoyable duty
Undu-
for
it's,
him
it,
too.
well,
Oh,
it's,
it's
it's not
yeah.
unduly strenuous.
Right.
Is the big thing.
Okay.
So are you guys staying in the Wayside Inn? Wayside, jeez, are you staying in the Stonehill Inn, or are you staying up at Tresendar?
Tresendar's pretty pricey for my blood. I'd like to
Tresendar?
see.
The Manor?
That's the freebie, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
It's a relative freebie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, does it have food and things?
yes,
Yes,
they've
it's got
they've
everything.
gotten everything fully
Okay. Well,
refurbished
let's go
in the
to
time since
Tresendar.
we've been there.
And I
Yes.
don't see where
So now we
that is.
have. Yes.
Is that back up here?
What delights do we get to eat?
Yes, Tresendar's up there.
What's on the menu for tonight?
Look.
Feeling rather peckish.
It's been a rather busy day,
You're fighting it. What's the appetite?
Yeah.
but I mean 2 battles in one day. Distinctly different creatures.
Decidedly. So.
In the future, if we're up a bunch of kobolds, we've got to have a perception check so we can see what color
They are. That's right. We have to keep him. Yeah. Keep aware of that.
I mean, I'd hate to have us find out that they're all red, and I throw a fireball at
That
them,
would be kind of yes. That would be
rather than like a
Really?
lightning bolt or a thunderclap.
a bit of a drag.
Kind of dry.
Okay. No.
When the
I'm
kobolds
trying,
go
guys. I
down.
really am, but some of this stuff is just weird.
What?
I said I'm trying, but some of this stuff is just weird. That didn't work. Okay.
Oh, the food.
Ew. I'm not dealing with that. Fried fish for the night.
Fried fish sounds lovely. I do enjoy it.
And
Fresh fried fish.
What's on
I hope
tap
it's
tonight?
perch.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They brought in some ale called Frost Giant's Kiss. That a chilled shot leaves your breath frosty for 12 hours.
So if we were outside, oh, that's kind of
So you're
cool.
blowing chilled vapor out of your mouth for the next 12 hours.
Ugh. I'm sort of sad to say I'm going to be sleeping for a few of those. Snoring in our rooms are going to be frost on the
You
windows.
wake up to so you have a
Yes.
very interesting meal, and after a couple of shots of Frost Giant's Kiss, you all head for bed, and breathing vaporous chill into the air.
Mirror.
And I mean, you have a mirror in your room.
Do I?
What kind of barbarians do you take us for? This is a manor.
Wasn't sure.
So you leave a slightly frosty rime across your mirror as you prepare for bed, and then as you awaken the next morning to a very faint fog in your room from breathing frosty breath.
Can we buy a flask of this to take with us?
It only comes in shots.
Can we buy a container to put this in?
Yeah?
Well, I can see where that might come in handy to.
Well, how much is it in Paris?
Let me look. I mean, it's alcohol. But it's a shot.
One shot's not going to impair us
It's not
at
going
all.
to impair you too bad.
Not
I was
me.
just thinking that being able
Nah,
to
him
produce
it may.
cold breath.
Pretend we got cold breath. We have to convince somebody.
No, we have cold breath. There may be some things that are slowed down by cold. Of course, I've got frost. Never mind.
Yeah,
I mean, you're welcome to. It'll cost you about 5 gold pieces for a bottle.
No. That's okay. It's
It's
not the gold, it's the fact that I've got a cantrip that can take care of the same sort of thing.
So, as you head back to Leylon, you you wish to proceed to the Thundercliffs.
After Leylon, we're done with Leylon now?
Well, you get back to Leylon and
Right.
you talk to
Deliver.
the town council.
Yeah.
And
Did they have
find
something
Valdi-
else they want us to do?
Wait,
At the moment,
I'm sorry.
Valdi Estepar is the best person to discuss this with, as she runs. She, I forget which one it is. I can't remember if it's a girl or a boy.
We'll call it a boy.
As he nope, it's her.
Okay.
As she runs the fishing fleet.
Very good.
And so you're looking to go to the Thundercliffs then?
Well, we've been pointed in that direction.
Well, the fishing boats wouldn't make the journey. The seas are too rough, and the waves in the open ocean would crush them. However, the town of Leylon will pay for your passage on another vessel. There are 2 vessels and captains who frequently travel along the Sword Coast transporting goods. There's Stands in Tar, a tabaxi, who captains the Dancing Delight, and then the other is Christophen, a white dragonborn, who runs the Ice Flow. So I
One
will
recommended over
send
the other?
messages to them and have them come down to make their case to you as to which one you should take passage on.
Very good. Do you have any particular knowledge of either?
Not particularly.
Fine.
Mainly professional knowledge. So there's a couple of days
Yeah.
of that. A couple days later, you see the 2 ships come into the harbor and arrive by rowboat through the marsh. You're all seated in one of the small rooms in Leylon, town council building, and a slightly off-kilter looking tabaxi comes in. She staggers slightly as she stands there and begins to plead her case as to why you should take the Dancing Delight. It is faster, and it isn't a ship on the sea that the Dancing Delight can't outmaneuver or outrun on the open ocean. The somber dragonborn to her left kind of looks at her with disgust and horror as she pleads her case, shaking his head in disbelief at the idea that you would even consider it. He explains that his ship is more reliable and safer. The seas have become more violent of late, and that he's heard rumors that the once safe caves at the base of the Thundercliffs have recently become more dangerous. Stands in Tar is just not particular. She's contemptuous of the idea. So, you want to make insight check, or okay, on which one first?
Tabaxi, please.
Okay.
She gets 2.
Do I get 2 rolls? Do I?
If you want to.
Okay, 20.
Okay. You recognize that the tabaxi has been in the rum-soaked catnip again and is not entirely sober.
He's been in the what?
She's been in the rum-soaked catnip again
Oh.
and is not
I
entirely
suspected that.
sober.
Yes. So, yes. And then on
She's
the...
drunk.
Yes, in other words. And so her claims, not only are her claims suspect, but her captaincy, in my opinion, her qualifications are a little suspect. But let's see what the Stens and Tars.
That is standing in the tar. Christophen is the...
Oh, Christopher, sorry. Oh, we only got 15.
Okay. So, which vessel do you want?
Get nothing?
He's a hard read. He's it's hard to read unless you've been around them a lot. Dragonborns are tough to read. There's not
Anybody have
much going on there. It's just kind of
Poker face.
very, very poker faced, very somber, horrified at the idea that you would consider taking the Dancing Delight, but other than that, really not much to
Anybody have any questions for him or for her?
Well, none for her. I don't know much about the tendencies of Dragonborn as far as good or evil. This is the only thing that concerns me. You know, you'd hate to find out that the Dragonborn was a Talos devotee.
Wouldn't that be horrible?
That would be a drag.
Wouldn't that be horrible?
Yeah, that would be horrible.
Yes, that would be our drag.
So
Can we do a check on him, sir? I roll?
you can make an insight check if you want,
I will make an insight check.
without advantage because
Right.
you're making it separate from
Yeah.
because you made yours and now you're making yours.
Roll well.
Well,
think
at least
we
it's
got
not a
that.
1. It's a 7.
Plus-
Plus 2 is 9. I don't know
Dragonborns
anything.
are hard
Hard
to
to
read.
read.
It
Okay.
is hard to get a read on this Dragonborn. He is extremely poker faced.
Can I ask him a question?
Feel free.
So, the cliffs that we are aiming for.
Yes.
You're familiar with them? Can
I've
you,
sailed past them in my time.
you have bad weather all the time?
Getting
Dangerous?
rougher of late.
Because a seasonal problem?
Unseasonal. Very bad.
Is this perhaps a cycle for every 34 years this happens, or is
Never
this
seen this before.
interesting? Interesting.
This is something that's hurting your trade.
The ice flow can take the seas.
Excellent. And how do you? It's bad weather. Have you landed near there recently?
No.
How do we get to where we're going?
We take you to the cliffs. Lower a rowboat. You row in.
Very good.
We
How do
wait for you.
How do we? You wait for us. Wonderful, wonderful. So then we row back at the end of our adventure.
If you live, yes.
What would cause us to not live in Thunder Cliffs?
Storms. Dangerous cliffs.
Interesting. And your crew, is it mostly Dragonborn? Mostly
Look.
So we get on a ship. Okay? Is there any other way to get to these Thunder Cliffs besides ship?
You
I don't see where they are
could
on the map.
walk
Yeah, forces.
if you want to.
Shut up!
Do we know where they are along
Kokra, a couple of Dragonborn, one or two Goliaths,
from there, right?
humans, dwarves, mostly humans, a few Dragonborn, one Goliath, a few elves.
Formidable crew. No wonder your ship is so qualified to take on the seas.
We're starting here, right?
Let me double check the map I have.
By the time we get done, this place is going to be boring for everybody else.
We're going to smooth everything out, and then they're going to be like, okay, life just goes on. I have a funny feeling that evil just keeps coming back around. It's kind of like Mr. Incredible. I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up in here.
Halfway between the Mirror of Dead Men and the City of Neverwinter. Somewhere in
So
there.
right there, and we're
Ish.
here.
Yeah.
So we could come in this way, and that's not
You could.
Something tells me that
They're
that is
kind
not
of-
advisable.
pushing us towards a.
He wants us in a boat.
Huh?
He wants us in a boat, which I have not got any problem with. They will no doubt be faster, but there's
Yeah.
going to be more adventure on this boat than we think. I suspect. So,
We'll go on the boat with the dragon guy.
So you're taking the ice floe? Okay.
We're leaving.
Chris
Is it a
often
safe
nods,
place to put any extra gold? that we-
pleased at the decision, and stands and tar just kind of
Stab
Walks
her.
away.
she won't remember the encounter,
bit
so I'm
Jack
not,
Sparrow-y, but
she's not
just
going
kind
to
of
remember
walks away
it, so-
without argument. Not particularly resentful or yeah, I'm playing with a box under the table.
It's playing with you, I think. Yes, understood. She
just kind of walks away.
very good.
All right. The ice floe is ready to sail as soon as you are.
So, as Rangir said, we have trusted people we can leave horses and whatnot with.
And
Yeah.
live on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The town council would probably take it, or you could keep him at the Shrine of Lathander. Marigold would keep him safe. She's an acolyte. She's not gonna steal from you.
Absolutely not. So let's just
Well, probably the town council would leave it because
right. Nobody's
Town
going to steal
council,
from us. Right?
seriously.
Nobody's going to
I
steal
don't
from us.
really want
That'd be
to go
foolish.
onto a boat that I don't know with a bunch of valuables, for instance.
No, we just need to bring the essentials,
It's
which
like,
include a lot of things, actually.
yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we're just gonna bring armor, weapons, rations, water,
Spells.
staff, spellbook, holy symbol, wand of magic missiles.
Yep.
That
Hue.
counts under weapons.
Good. Yes. Right.
Bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, hempen rope.
We're
Just
relying
usual
on
stuff
that-
that's
we're
in the
relying
backpack.
on them for food.
No, we have our.
I mean, we
rations.
can if you want to.
I was just curious. You
they
said
will feed
food.
us
You said
for
food.
passage. I'm just saying, bring it just in case the
Well, we're
delving
gonna-
into the caves takes a
Right.
little bit longer than we anticipated.
Right.
Just trying to think of anything we might need going into on a what essentially amounts to a strike mission.
Right.
We're not bringing gold. We're not
Right.
bringing whetstones. We're not bringing
How many potions do we have left?
We have all of our potions left.
6, I think. I got 6 red rocks here that I think are supposed to represent
Yep.
healing potions.
And one of the,
Each of us has one. That
the
includes,
reason that I was asking is, that may be.
Only one?
No, but each of us has
Yeah.
one for sure. We spread them about.
I got a
Okay,
potion of
another.
flying with Victor. Potion. I got 1 healing potion.
I took my stuff upstairs and left it.
Potion of invisibility. 2 potions of healing. Maybe 3. 2 healing potions here. 2 healing potions here.
Yeah,
So
maybe
that's
we
my
each
6
have
right
2.
here.
Yeah,
I
I
think we
have
each
2.
have 2 because I got
Yeah.
2 on each of the guys here.
Yep.
But Elizabeth's leaving behind her letter of pedigree, her
Yeah,
vial of perfume. Both
precisely.
of those left at Trezendar.
I'm leaving all my extra clothes behind. I don't need those.
The extra rations that we're not carrying on our bodies.
Right.
Like the 24 days rations for Victor that he's got on his donkey.
Right. Yes.
Just stuff like that.
Yep.
Soap.
No fodder.
Extra arrows. Fodder.
I'm wearing my boots
Yes, that.
and the
yes.
gauntlet.
But just like
Yeah. Right.
we're paring down for a strike mission here. We're
Yep.
not going adventuring. We're going
Right.
to war,
Yes.
more or less.
So,
And
knapsack is full.
to war. I can't do it as well as Sir Christopher Lee, but I tried.
That's true.
My Saruman impression sucks, but I
And
tried.
who?
Sir Christopher Lee, Saruman,
Ah.
Dracula, Bond villain, 1001 other things that I don't want to take time to
No,
do
I
right
was-
now. But
Sauron does it.
So how
Saruman, yeah.
is this journey? How long is this journey?
Look. Well, since
And
we're
what
taking
did
a
we
gallon,
negotiate to pay him?
Leylon paid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The galley has 96 miles per day.
And those are 5 miles each.
Assuming we're about in the marsh-ish area, so we're around here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 56. I don't know.
About a day.
2 days probably.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep the track of the
Just assuming.
calendar.
Because it's not going to be going at full speed.
Oh, true.
We're not gonna... It's 4 miles per hour. So
Oh, well, there you go.
it says 96 miles per day. I'm like, how long are you going?
At 4 miles per hour, you don't have enough hours in a day. Well, you do, but they're going to be traveling 24/7.
Really? Yeah.
That would be traveling 24/7.
Yeah. I
But
don't know.
you know, if the weather gets bad closer to the cliffs, I'm going to assume it's going to slow them down a wee.
Or speed them up.
Or speed them up.
Depends on which
Excellent.
way the wind comes from.
Or it changes to.
So, the first day of travel is relatively innocuous. Nothing much is happening, but you do hear some grumblings among the crew. They're unhappy because the captain has been acting differently within the last couple of 10 days. He's turned down more lucrative contracts to sail northwest to the Moonshay Isles in order to stay closer to Neverwinter. This has meant less pay for the crew, which they are not pleased about.
Okay.
The most outspoken of the crew members is a Kalashite named Kastisha, the first mate.
Kalashite is from a human from Kalish or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let me look here. I've got it in here. Hang on. This is why you're here. So this that you want
Excellent.
more.
Excellent.
Kalashites are shorter and slighter in build than most humans. Dusky brown skin, hair, and eyes. Primarily found in southwest Faerun.
So they're shorter. Would this be a situation that if Finnan, say, kind of struck up a casual conversation, since he's a rather beguiling kind of character, just having known a Kalashite in his day?
He hasn't.
I know he hasn't.
Also, it's deceptive. I was going to say, Finnan is not persuasive. Deceptive, yes.
Yes,
Persuasive,
yes.
no.
Yes. I don't know, would that be something that he might be, he always has his ear to the ground,
Yeah.
looking for information.
Deception is +9. I mean, what would he be looking for?
Any information about the captain. Like, they think
That's
he's
all that he
different.
can get.
Oh,
that-
just the fact that he's different.
He's been acting differently. They don't know why, and that's what's bothering them.
Bothering them all. Okay. I'm just looking always for information. Right?
Yeah. And on the dawn, just after dawn on the second day, you see Kastisha gathering on the main deck with a group of the rest of the crew. And they begin moving purposefully, about 20 of them besides her, begin moving in a purposeful group towards the aft deck where Christoffen is waiting. And Kastisha basically announces a mutiny.
Oh, peachy, and here we are.
Which is why he wanted us on a boat.
Sure. That's not
She
the
offers the captain to let the captain get into a dinghy and make it ashore safely, but she warns that if he does not go peacefully, they will do this the hard way. She's like, look, Captain, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Your call. You see Christophin kind of loosening the sword in his scabbard as he bares his teeth, and a drizzle of ice crystals kind of begins to flow from his mouth.
Yeah, so that would be his
as
dragon
he
side.
begins to, as he snarls, I will not let this ship go without a fight. He's standing alone on the aft deck against 21 armed and angry sailors. What do you do?
You guys. Mutiny's never right.
The way I see it, there's three choices. We can fight the mutineers with on the captain's side, allow it to happen, or try to talk them down.
Let's try to see if we can talk him down first.
Well, talk him down leaves the other two options open.
Right.
And again, Elizabeth's the most persuasive of us, as if she's allowed to talk.
I'm sure she would be allowed
No,
to
I mean the last time she was...
True.
She attempts to engage. Castisha is clearly not going to back down. Let's see if she works. Her tongue works on the rest of the card. Advantage, because of the doesn't look good.
Yeah, and I could try...
The crew is slightly swayed, but Castisha chimes back in and exhorts... Shut up! Exhorts them to remember why they're doing this. That they've been losing money, that the captain has been acting strangely, he's not fit to lead, etc. At this point, you got two options.
Stand a
aside or
bargain
fight.
with him, but he's not acting...
But that's somebody say so.
They're
It's not
saying so.
our witness.
And you can, since they do not like the... Here's my thought. They don't like the fact that this was the task that the ship took on.
Castisha makes it eminently clear that they will deliver you to they will honor the contract if you stand aside.
And the other thing is that if we have to kill all of them to save him, who's going to sail the ship?
It's only 20
Right, it's
out
not the
of
whole
like
crew.
it's like a quarter of the crew tops. They can still make it if you put down the mutiny, and it's unlikely that they'll fight to the death, to a man. You probably won't have to kill every last one. You'll probably have to kill Castisha
Right.
and
Maybe one or
maybe
two.
5 or 6 others. But
Well, I can't stand by and watch a mutiny happen. There's other ways to handle that.
I don't trust someone
She could have gotten off. I don't know. She could try to get out of her contract or whatever while they're still in port. I'm not a fan of mutiny. I'm a very regular army kind of gal.
okay.
Just a second.
Castisha nods.
Just a second. Charm person.
Yes.
So... It must make a wisdom saving throw. It doesn't tell what I do to do it. That's what I'm trying to find out. At higher levels from 1, I can try more than one person.
Charm person is a illusion.
Level enchant. It's an enchantment.
Enchantment, got it. Okay. Charm.
Of course, when the spell ends, she'll know that
1 hour.
she was charmed by me, and an hour isn't enough to finish.
Well, it's enough to restrain her,
Tis indeed.
or for the captain to.
But of course, we've got to get to that means we have decided to fight because we've got to go through
Or, right, it's enough to either restrain her or let the captain kill her.
Right. If you
No,
just
no.
churn-
What I meant was, in order for me to have an action that I can use, we have to have declared ourselves.
Not a charmed person.
I can just go ahead and
Just
do
go
it
for it.
out of the end,
Yeah, go for it. What are you gonna do?
and if it doesn't work, I don't throw anything to. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Wisdom
is-
saving throw on her part.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
But you cast the spell.
Yeah, and it doesn't tell me how to cast the spell.
Verbal and somatic, whatever you want to do with that. Okay. Wisdom. She, so now she failed. So now what? What happens then?
Well, she's now friendly to us.
Okay. So she, Trying to figure out if that would actually work.
Well, she would do our bidding. I mean, when
bidding,
Elizabeth
she's
was
just-
That was suggestion.
Oh,
There's a difference.
so
I don't have suggestions.
well, she could see a different point of view.
Maybe.
Well, you know,
Make a
she's
persuasion
friends
check.
with me, and I would probably try to say, if you mutiny, there's a chance that either you die or the captain dies. But in either case, although you say that you will get us and honor the mission, and I believe that you would do that, but you might not have the ability to do that depending on how this came out. Wouldn't it make a lot more sense at this point in time for you to complete this and then possibly look for another ship rather than fighting with the captain, or take care of it after we're all done with our mission?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I think that's a persuasive
That's very
as I possibly could
very
be.
persuasive.
Why do you think I gave you advantage?
Well, that one's not going to do it. I need a 20. And I'm going to retire you if you don't.
There is such a thing as dice, Joe.
11.
Plus
That's 9.
That's 9.
plus 9.
What did you say? That's what?
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion.
Persuasion is... Oh, I shouldn't have even tried.
Oh gosh.
It's a 10.
Like, look, friend. I don't mean you any harm. But this is going ahead. We have marked ourselves mutineers, and I'm a walking dead woman if I don't win. The penalty for mutiny is death. We're all marked for death if we don't succeed. Sorry.
So if I cast hold person, do I have to wait for initiative to do that?
No? What is that? The save?
15.
What was the stat?
Wisdom saving throw.
You managed to lock her up?
Just.
Just barely.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Alright.
So now can we talk to the rest of the mutineers? Right,
Make a
Elizabeth.
persuasion.
I'm not the one that
Elizabeth,
wants to be
Elizabeth.
persuasive.
Elizabeth is our
Elizabeth
I
is
have
our
no
persuasion.
persuasion.
Alright. That's a
Right.
success.
Good. Okay, Elizabeth.
So the crew she manages to talk the crew down and persuade Christophan not to execute them.
Right.
While locked up, they have tied up Castisha to face trial when she returns to port. And the ship continues.
Okay.
A southward sailing vessel approaches you about an hour later. They drop anchor, and the captain of the other vessel, called the Uneasy Alliance, comes aboard the ship. Introducing himself, a human named Starling Winchet, retires to the captain's cabin with you guys
Oh, with us.
to trade ale and stories.
I see.
While she's talking about the various things that they've seen, she mentions that as the Uneasy Alliance was passing near the Thundercliffs, they spotted a great deal of wreckage, which likely came from the waters directly before the caves. Didn't see any survivors or salvageable wreckage, so steered clear. But she's heard other sailors talking about seeing a ghost ship in the area recently. The ship is only seen from a distance, but it is hazy as the smoke from a cannon, and emits a low moaning sound that carries across the water. She's like, I haven't
They
personally
got a
seen
whole
it,
bottle of that liquor, and they're all breathing out.
but I felt obligated to pass along the information.
When was the last time it was reported in the area?
Maybe 10 days ago.
Out to sea or closer to shore?
Both. Anyhow, I bid you good luck on your journey, and I have a cargo of my own to take down to Waterdeep.
Appreciate the information, Captain.
As evening is falling, the skies darken, and a thick mist rises from the water, obscuring a sight around the ship. The crew swears and makes superstitious signs. Then from the crow's nest, a voice screams, "Ghost ship ahead!"
Not fun.
Before the words can even register, spectral figures emerge from the ship, from the mist, swooping up onto the decks.
Yeah, ghosts.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's adventure.
Okay, and that
Yes.
means we've got to fight them, but no fireball on this one.
I mean, if you
On a
don't
ship.
if you don't hit the ship,
Yeah,
But the fireball's a 30-foot,
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, let's
So
not hit the
fire
ship.
it
If they're
20
not
feet in
there
the
yet.
air. Fire it 20 feet in the air. As long as they're 20 feet, if they're 20 feet in the air or like thereabouts, if you can keep it
Okay.
about a foot off the deck and away
Only
from the
we don't
rigging,
know- yeah.
Away from the rigging, the sails, and
20 feet off the bow. If
well, are they
there,
coming
which
in
they're
over the
not.
bow?
They're on you now. It's not
Yeah.
like you can. Okay, no fireballs. No
Yeah, I
fireballs.
think I would be very concerned. I mean, I'm standing on this ship. I don't want to go down. If we were
Oh,
throwing
the
them into the
dancing
ship,
lions!
Frosty
The Uneasy
Red.
Lions, come back here!
yeah, really.
Frosty red.
Stands in tire, we miss you!
Oh yeah, it's really.
Ray of Frost.
All
Oh,
right,
goodness.
so that is where we're going to end tonight's adventure. I figured that was a
yeah.
good narrative point because we
Yes.
have like 15 minutes left on the timer, and I didn't want to start combat 15 minutes out from the end.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Awesome.
As always, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you and good on you. Share it to social media so that everyone else in your friend group can see it, and turn on notifications so you can be notified when we put them out. We haven't been putting them out recently, I get that. I've been deployed to Ukraine for 3 months. I'm going to be working on that soon. So until we see you again, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.